Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Fallout London. Ja, wir sind auf dem Weg zum Headquarter des Civil Service, um uns mal anzuhören, was hier jetzt los ist.
One moment, please.
Ja,
One second. And done. Oh, it's you. I'm afraid I can't let you in without a bowler hat. It's policy.
okay. Also, ein Kumpel hat meinen ausgeliehen. Darf ich eintreten?
Go right in. I'll buzz you through.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
Weiß nicht, wie ich hochkomme. Weiß einer, wo die Treppe ist?
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Ahoy, hoy, Wayfarer.
Moin.
Our meeting will have to take place over the telephone, I'm afraid. Scheduling conflict. Even so, I'd like to thank you for your assistance up until now. You're more helpful than you realize.
Ja, bin glücklich, dass ich hilfreich sein konnte.
Well, I'm glad you're glad. Everything at that tournament went according to plan. At any rate, congratulations on moving up in the world. You've certainly taken advantage of all this troubled city has to offer. Your diligence is almost impressive. Nobody's ever managed to discover as much about Angel in so little time. But I can't help but feel animosity between us. So, in the spirit of goodwill and discovery, I'm willing to offer you a deal. Cooperate with my organization, and I'll give you my most valuable resource. Information. Because information is power. And I know who you are. Who you really are. Cooperation with Angel can be summed up in an utterance. Do as you are told. Follow that simple rule and you'll get everything you've ever wanted. Considering you have no bargaining power, that's a pretty good deal if you ask me.
Ich habe ein paar Fragen.
Go on.
An was glaubt Angel eigentlich?
Angel believes in whatever I want it to. I am Angel. And what I believe is on a need-to-know basis.
Warum willst du, dass ich für dich arbeite?
I have bold plans for this city, and I want someone equally bold to enact them. I could get into specifics, but I won't.
Und wer genau bist du? Hallo?
That's something we can discuss at a later date. Good. So, wealth is your ambition? Typical. But I'll try not to judge. I can guarantee you'll be paid more than the gentry's subsistence wages, and certainly more than the pocket change handed out by the proles. In fact, when this is all over, I can make you a millionaire on the spot. Not that you'll need it, of course. When one achieves ultimate power, they tend to find things fall into place for them.
Ja.
I'm listening.
Nee, ich will nicht mit dir zusammenarbeiten.
Then you're useless to me. And that's not a position anyone wants to be in. When you come to your senses, there's a card on my desk. Go to the address on it. This conversation is over. Be seeing you.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal wieder raus. So. Was haben wir jetzt gerade für Aufgaben? Also wir können uns Camelot angucken, wir können die Fifth Column uns angucken. Okay. Ich würde tatsächlich erstmal zum Flugplatz gehen, einmal kurz Zeug abladen. Wo ist Kira? Da ist Kira.
No problem.
Ran hier.
If
Komm
I
ran
feel like
hier.
it. Got some shinies to hand over.
Kannst mal wieder mit Flammenwerfer rumlaufen. Okay. Mal gucken, ob wir noch was verbessern können. Können wir tatsächlich. Ich muss Leder besorgen. Gut, haben wir das gemacht, haben wir ein bisschen Zeug abgeladen. Und dann können wir mal gucken, wo jetzt unsere Missionen führen. Einmal nach Camelot und einmal zur Fifth Column. Dann gucken wir mal zur Fifth Column. So, ja, wir sind wieder hier, weil das Spiel ist abgestürzt. So, probieren wir es nochmal. Bin blind. Wo sind die Marker hin? So, gucken wir mal. Ist dunkel hier, aber ist okay.
Your timing's impeccable, comrade. A number of recruitment training slots have just opened up.
Erzähl mir vom Training.
You'll learn all that's required to brave the wastes. Not simply weapon-based combat, but also provisioning and espionage. At the end of training, you'll be assigned into an advisory branch. Oh, and of course you'll be paid for your time. Each branch is led by one of Eve's advisors and runs different initiatives. There are 5 main branches: administration, offense, defense, tech, and domestics. You'll be assigned to a rank and branch respective of your talents. Me? Name's McFadden. My job is to sit here and, well, recruit people. Grant, you'll fit right in, I'm sure. I just need to ask you a few questions. Do you have any prior combat experience?
Ja.
Excellent. Training should be a breeze. Now let's move on to next of kin.
Greetings, Officer McFadden. I can't help but notice you are talking to a Category A individual. How exciting. I will escort them to Mistress immediately. Thank you, Officer.
Well, I've already started the recruitment process, so...
So what, McFadden?
I might as well finish it. No need to deviate from the usual process.
Need I remind everyone that I outrank you, Officer?
No, I actually didn't need reminding of that depressing factoid. Fine. Follow the insufferable gearbox. Just remember to tell Eve that I sent you.
Follow me.
Okay, kriegen wir hin.
When we met at the tournament, Guido could not compute your intentions. Mistress was pleased with your actions. The explosion was a favorable outcome. Guido put in a good word for you. Hence why you are a Category A individual.
That badman Lawrence is so stingy with supplies. Who does he think he is?
Ja doch, hier waren wir schon, ne?
Britain awake, awake from slumber.
Ja, weiter. Big to Eve.
Mistress is in the boardroom. If you have any questions, Guido is at your service.
Die brauche ich nicht.
Please enter.
A leader must be adaptable, as you are. Please let me help her.
I don't think so, John. I've made up my mind. You've gone silent again. I'll take that as your concession.
We have a guest.
Can I help you? Ah, the true winner of the Westminster tourney. Some say explosions are crude, but I admire their efficacy. Any foe of the gentry is a friend of ours. You're welcome to join in on our efforts. You should speak to Victor here. He's my second in command. Any tasks I dole out are delegated through him. See you around, stranger.
Ah, more muck. Hopefully he'll be useful muck. Braden Knight needs support. A little hearts and minds, a little greasing palms. Try not to blow anything up on your way there, unless it's more gentry.
Ah! Och nö. Aber mich interessieren die Camelot-Leute mehr. Okay, nee, dann hauen wir hier ab. Dann gehen wir zu den Camelot-Leuten. Die interessieren mich aber mehr. Zum einen finde ich Schwerter lustig, zum anderen finde ich die lustig. Oh. Nee, dann latschen wir nochmal her. Lauf, 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 lauf. Gucken erstmal, was die auch zu sagen haben, ne? Speichern so ein bisschen und ansonsten wechseln wir noch, wieder dahin. Aber eigentlich finde ich die Vorstellung hier, Leute mit Schwertern zu haben, die irgendwas angreifen, mit Katapulten, Bögen und Schwerten, finde ich viel lustiger.
Patience is key, for the quest continues. Hail, fellow. My respects to you. Your exploits are known here. Have you come to join us?
Wer bist du?
I'm Lancelot, head of security here at Camelot. Stop by the tavern sometime. You can buy me a drink. Westminster's usually closed to us commoners. Parliament even more so. But you, you got those signatures and beat the gentry at their own game. All within their sodding laws. In a fair world, they'd let you in. Instead, they chucked you in the nick. Typical, innit? When you escaped, it's only natural fate led you here. Of course, we've all the amenities. Just stay clear of the keep if you want to keep your head. And speak to Arthur before you go. He has a way with words. Might just be that you stick around.
Okay, find Arthur.
London is the place for me.
Okay, interessant hier.
Need help?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Arzt.
What can I help you find? Take a look. Until next.
Ich habe auf jeden Fall noch was vor, aber das mache ich später. Die Bögen sehen echt komisch aus. Okay, das ist Camelot. Wie komme ich denn jetzt zu Arthur? Ist der dahinter oder was?
Ever vigilant.
Er hat ein brennendes Schwert. War leicht irritiert.
Stop this madness at once! Is there not a grain of sense between you?
If the old man wants to fight, let him.
By all means, fight. Such is the custom of Dueler's Ditch, but not to the death. Do not spill the blood of your compatriots.
Compatriots? Do compatriots break honest agreements out of spite? Do they lie and cheat? The Baileys are nothing but crooks.
My family followed that ridiculous agreement to the letter.
This matter was resolved. The Round Table decreed half the forest to be preserved. What happened?
charred, burned to the ground.
And was this your family's doing, Thomas?
Of course not. The old man's deranged. What good is a charred forest to us? We're carpenters.
The Radstags have fled for the hills. The land is useless to us now. Your half-wit of a father thought we'd sell it to you.
Don't speak about my father. You have no idea.
One of you, John, call this off. No one will think any less of you.
They've gone too far this time, Arthur.
Thomas?
I need to defend my family's honor. I won't take these accusations sitting down.
Very well. Commence.
Who?
Hey.
This is key for the quest to continue.
Wait!
Will you not cheer the victor?
He was a young man, John. This feud has gone on too long. I shall send someone to investigate the matter. It will be resolved.
He agreed. Such is our way.
Some will judge me for what has happened here today. They'll claim that because I could have stopped it, I should have. What do you think?
Wir haben beide zugestimmt und wussten, was passiert.
Yes, I had similar thoughts. Freedom of choice is important to many of my people. I have to refrain from exercising power whenever possible, even if I want to. I have only the authority my people have given me. They trust in the end, when Westminster falls, that democracy will take its place. Everything I do must be towards that goal. Any unnecessary use of power will break their trust, and trust is keeping this movement together, not strength. Anyway, don't get the wrong idea. Our tourney grounds across the field are oft used for friendly bouts. Speak to Galahad if you're interested. Is there something you wish to discuss? Direct them to Percival. He enjoys bombarding newcomers with the riveting tales of Camelot and our history, as if it was already enshrined in legend. Anything else? Good. You could be the missing piece. I'm relieved Lancelot sent you to me. Merlin would have you running the beep test. Our contact in Westminster told us of your story. You are no doubt someone who can perform beyond rank-and-file duties. I had some things I wanted to ask you if we ever crossed paths, but now isn't the time. There's a more pressing matter at hand. This feud between the Fletchers and the Baileys. It started as bickering, but now there's blood involved. I fear it will escalate further, until one of them is driven from the land. This is not what anyone wants. To lose either family is to lose the food on our tables, or the tables themselves. Hunters and woodcutters are the basis of any decent civilization. On top of that, if we're ever going to finish Merlin's trebuchet, we need supplies and aid from both families. So, I need a trustworthy outsider to investigate. In short, I need you. Consider it your initiation.
Deal.
Once upon a time, the two families were friendly. They're neighbors. The Baileys even helped the Fletchers build their treehouse. It's an impressive structure, I must say. The conflict stems from a piece of disputed land. The Baileys kept expanding their lumber yard into the Fletchers' hunting grounds. When the Fletchers appealed to the Round Table for judgment, none had a superior claim. So we split the land in half. They both felt robbed, but the matter was resolved. For a time. That was until the fire. A section of the land caught aflame during the night. It was mostly on the Fletchers' side, but the Baileys weren't unscathed. They both accuse each other of starting it. If either claim is truthful, then sanctions would have to be handed out. I need you to get to the truth of the matter, and I want some evidence. Well, to be entirely truthful, I think it's unnecessary. The Baileys easily could have expanded their yard in a different direction, or made do with what they had. Same for the Fletchers. That land may have been their most bountiful, but they have acres of Camelot territory to hunt in. I suspect pride is mixed up in this somewhere, on both sides. I have no reason to suspect either family. They both accuse each other of the same crime, and I don't wish to inflict bias on your judgment. I would trust any of my men to carry out the investigation impartially, but they wouldn't. The decision on their land dispute, for example. It was a 50-50 compromise, yet both perceive it as a loss induced by bias. With an outsider carrying out the investigation, they might accept the Round Table's decision. Us. Camelot. Pieces are falling into place, and the gentry are on their way out. They're not urgent. You can focus on the task at hand. Good. Start by questioning the leaders, Edward Fletcher and Harold Bailey. Get both sides of the story. Then investigate the scene of the fire. See what you can find. Lancelot ordered patrols to keep an eye on the area and warned everyone to stay clear, so nothing should be tampered with. Once you've brought evidence of the truth, I can bring you into the fold. For now, I'll let Lancelot know you can come and go to the castle as you please. Good luck.
Need me to get you a hobby horse to go with your new hobby?
Okay, das sind alles nur irgendwelche Lappen. Okay, reden wir mit denen. Ja, finde ich interessanter als Fifth Column. Das Fifth Column ist... Hört sich an wie... jede andere Fraktion. Hallo Pferdchen. Den Plan, mit wem ich hier noch reden kann. Aber ich habe noch was anderes vor. Und das machen wir jetzt. Komm, das machen wir jetzt. Also, und zwar, ich wollte mal den Begleiter wechseln. Da das aber so rumbackt, habe ich mir gedacht, wir gehen einmal zum Airport. Und gucken, dass wenn ich sie hier stehen lasse, dass sie halt auch hier in der Basis ist. Ich wollte ihr aber noch irgendwie eine Waffe wegnehmen.
Got some shinies to hand over.
Mhm. Gucken wir mal. Okay, dann nehme ich immer die weg. Genau. Dann...
I'll monitor from here.
Ach so.
Hey, I had a question I wanted to ask you.
Oh.
Something serious.
Okay.
Okay. Well, how to begin? This may sound stupid, but do you ever wonder about what more there is out there? What else is going on in the world?
Ja, wie, was ist passiert in Amerika?
No, not like that. I mean about real events. What's really happening out in the city? Who's in control? And why? And what can we do? Sometimes I just feel so small. So insignificant. I talk a big talk sometimes, but I'm not really a comic book hero tearing down the evil establishment, am I? I'm just a petty thief, scavenging amongst ruins whilst the city is slowly smothered to death by the people in charge.
Ich glaube, du bist zu... Wir können mehr erreichen.
Yes, we can. And maybe I have a chance. Remember that bank vault you found me in? I told you the gold ingots had been switched over. I've not forgotten it. And I've done some scrying around. Those records at the bank I said were deleted? I found signs of the same deletion algorithm elsewhere, but on recent terminals. You know what that means?
Wer das Gold gestohlen hat, ist immer noch da?
Yes. Or the same group, at least. By my estimation, this can only be the work of a secret cabal, with links to the insides of the machinations of government. Switching the gold wasn't a pure outside job. And whatever group did it seems to have been active for a long time since. Who knows what's happened to the gold now? And if they have that sort of power, what else are they doing in the city? Well, I'm going to find out.
Hast du einen Plan?
Of course. And I need your help with it.
Oder machen wir doch erstmal den
I've
Quest.
gotten used to having you by my side. More than that, I've come to rely on you. To appreciate you. I wouldn't be where I am without you. So listen, please. Several of the terminals I've checked had links to a relay point in Camden. The IP records indicate a server there. One that's bound to be chock with secrets. If I can crack in, then we can identify other relay points. That will lead us to the gold, and to whoever is behind all this. I need your help with this. I'm sure we can figure this out together. As a team. I don't know what dangers or obstacles lie ahead, but I know I can count on you.
Okay.
Hey.
What?
See it? Say it. Sorted. Can we be serious for a sec? I told you I had an apology to make.
Was meinst du?
It's about your past. What you told me about waking up in a vat. I always thought it was some sort of joke. Maybe even a ruse to trick me. I never took you seriously. For so long, I've been holding back. Holding suspicions. But then that lady at the museum said that's exactly what happened. And I realized you've been honest with me this whole time. I'm sorry. I never believed you before. You've been so open with me and so accepting of me. And here I was, never truly trusting you. Of course you'd say that. It's just, you know, you mean a lot to me. Everyone else in this broken city is out for themselves. Every time I've trusted someone, I've gotten hurt. And hurt badly. After a while, I think I became broken myself. I lost sight of what it was to be me. I hide behind these grand visions and big ideals, whilst in truth, deep, just scared of being honest with anyone. But being with you, I know I can be myself, without reservation, without judgment. And I've learned that together, we really can make a difference in the world. Thanks. It's been hard for me to believe that before, but now I finally know it's true. Well, maybe we can take turns being psychic. What do you say? What? I mean, surely you jest, companion. Kira the treasure hunter has no time for such trivialities. Stop it. Get away. Look, I'm sorry. I've never been into that sort of thing. I've done stuff when I was younger, you know, for money, to survive, but it was always awful. I don't want to do anything like that again. So, please, just friends, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. But the truth is, I'd rather just forget about it. You're a great friend. I really value that, and I don't want anything to hurt that. Let's head out, okay? The world awaits us, fellow adventurer.
Hey, erreichen mit deinem Charakter das höchste den
I'll go now whilst you
Beziehungsstatus.
play with your toys.
So, warte mal, weil dann bin ich am Überlegen. Ich glaube, dann lassen wir jetzt tatsächlich, weil wir machen jetzt erstmal die Nebenquests, aber wir lassen tatsächlich mal das Gewehr hier. Dafür benutzen wir erstmal das Ding. Gut. So, dann, genau, wollte ich erstmal ihre Nebenquest machen. Going for Gold. Investigate Camden TV Station. Da war ich schon mal. Islington, Camden. Moin. So, Camden TV Station.
This is where I traced the comm signal to. I'm sure it's a relay of some sort. Let's look around for a server or some comms equipment.
Okay, Deal.
Come out, wherever you are.
Okay. Ich denke mal, wenn wir irgendwo Kommunikationsequipment finden und Server und so ein Kram, dann im Keller. Inaccessible. Okay, oder doch nicht. Okay, höher geht's nicht. Dann gucken wir jetzt oben. Stimmt, hier waren wir schon mal dran, ja. Kann mich jetzt aber gerade nicht erinnern, ob es hier irgendwie sowas gab. Hm. Auch ein Terminal.
I need my shades on. This looks promising. Let me check out this terminal.
Jo, mach.
No problem. Time to crack in. 2 letters. 4 letters. Got it. Huh. Lots of encrypted messages. Let's see. Does this decryption algo work? Yes, it matches up exactly with the bank records. Amazing. Here we go. Lots of messages, receipts, transactions going back decades. Huge transactions. If you stay still too long, I might have to start drawing on your face. All the values are listed in troy ounces. That's an old measurement for gold bars. It looks like the gold was distributed up and down the country to pay for all sorts of things.
Und was für Dinger?
Computer chips, data storage, lab components, glassware, solvents. But the scale is insane. 200 10-foot glass tubes. Crazy. It's all signed off by someone called G. Who could that refer to? But surely they're not working alone. Let's hunt about here for more clues. Maybe we can find this G person and squeeze more info out of them.
Okay.
Well, what do we have here? Is there a little mouse crawling through my den?
Hey! So, you run this place? You must be the G from the messages.
That is Lady G to you, little girl. You hacked into my messages. I'm rather impressed. But what on earth would possess you to come after me?
Don't act like you don't know, vile villain. I seek for the gold that was stolen from the Bank of England. And I know you had a part in it.
Oh my, what an interesting little plaything you are. It is true that I have provided procurement services for a particularly esteemed client. I may even have taken a little cut of the gold myself. Such a lustrous metal.
I knew it! Who are you working for? Tell me where you've hidden the gold!
Do calm down, dear. I know. Let us have a little game. I shall give you a clue. I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dip stands at my head locus. Solve the riddle and seek for the scarlet chariot. Perhaps we shall speak again. But first, a little punishment for snooping on my privates. Ta-ta for now.
Identify yourself. Altenberg robots.
My arm!
Okay.
That's done with. But did you hear? That Lady G person. She's definitely part of it. We have to catch her. We just have to solve the riddle. What did she say again? I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed.
Museum.
And a dip stands at my head locus. Not very hard, is it? Come on. Testament to the past obviously means a museum. Not for man, but for the world means nature-based. The Dippy reference is just icing on the cake. It's the Natural History Museum. No idea what the Scarlet Chariot is, but if we break in and explore, I'm sure we can find out. Let's go!
Das kriegen wir hin. You look nice today. Okay, das National Historical Museum. Aber ich würde sagen, das gucken wir uns beim nächsten Mal an. Also, haut rein. Ciao.